Alright, we're here in round 2, and we have the choice yet again. So we're pretty lucky. We will play first. Great hand. Great hand. Perfect curve. Plus removal. Can't ask for a better hand. Alright, get the ball rolling here with our Doom Traveler. Card I've played against plenty in Constructed and Limited. Amazing that a 1-mana 1/1 can be so good. And Took a Tongue Thallid. Do you remember that from like Shard's block? I thought this card was going to be exactly like that, and it turns out getting a Flying Spirit is actually a million times more relevant. I actually forgot to scout my opponent too. I probably should have done that. So I don't know what we're playing against right now. Who or what we're playing against. I have a feeling, I don't know why he's going so slow, but I've got a feeling he's got a Geist Flame for some reason. So I think I'm actually, even though usually with Unruly Mob, I would say it'd be best to play it before combat, but in this case I'm going to attack with Doom Traveler before I play the Unruly Mob, only because I really want him to use the Geist Flame on the Doom Traveler. Because I feel like if I drop Unruly Mob, he's just going to slam Geist Flame on it. But I mean, that'll probably happen anyway, but this is like... it's just a way of like baiting him into Geist Flaming my Doom Traveler. Don't take the 1! Inquisitor. That's a pretty good draw. Okay. Play this. Get in for 1. And drop Unruly Mob. Alright, it appears that he F6'd that turn, so I guess there was no immediate risk of Unruly Mob dying. Alright, well, the perfect curve continues. Get in for 2. And drop our Chapelgeist. Alright, and pass the turn. We even get a turn 4 Inquisitor, so yes, we did curve out perfectly, but at the same time our opponent is holding a mitt full of cards. So we can only wonder what's in his hand. Desperate Ravings. Alright, well, we did see a Burning Vengeance, so oh man, he must be mad. He lost a Brimstone Volley out of that Desperate Ravings. So if he slams down Burning Vengeance here, it's a little bit annoying. Cultist is not so bad. We're still going to play the Inquisitor and then just swing with the Chapelgeist. That should be fairly obvious, I think. And pass the turn. Next turn, if he doesn't play any more creatures, Burden of Guilt this bad boy and get in for 6. I really don't want him to get much value from this occultist, so wish there were a way that I could just kill it. But I cannot. Sadly, Burden of Guilt does not take away its triggered abilities. Alright, playing a 4-drop. Or a Burning Vengeance, okay. So, Burning Vengeance is online. But, I think I can handle that. Well. Alright, well, change of plans. I'm going to save this Burden of Guilt now. I'm going to let... Maybe it's not wise to let him self-mill, but I think dropping this Festeride board, he's going to have a real hard time with Burning Vengeance taking care of that. I mean, Burden might just be the best choice since he only has the Desperate Ravings right now in his yard. Yeah, I mean, I'll get another chance to do Festeride board. I don't want to really miss this opportunity to get in for 6, I don't think. That's a little too important right now. So, do this. And do this. And get in. Gain some life, which is definitely good. Don't want him to control us with that Burning Vengeance. Pretty cool that he's playing it. Thankfully we have some sideboard options against it. We have the Naturalize. I'm not sure if we have anything else, but can always take another look. I don't think we ended up with any Urgent Exorcisms, though. Alright, pretty obviously flashing back the Desperate Ravings here. Is he going to kill the Unruly Mob, I would guess? Yeah, that's the wisest choice. Wish I had a Ranger Scout. It's okay. So he gets to self-mill. Thankfully it's just a land. Hopefully no more flashback. Yeah, no flashback. That's good. Okay, combat, and we're going to tap his dude. And pass the turn, ideally? Yeah. This looks good. Actually, well, I was going to say I shouldn't have tapped it, but I still think it was fine that I tapped it. So, are we, in fact, going to play an Unmorbided Boar? And I think the answer is going to be yes. It's still out of range of Burning Vengeance, so I don't think that's the wrong play. I think that's going to be just the pressure that we needed. I have to fake like I have Ranger's Guile. I feel like that's a good choice. Okay. Uh-oh. Think twice. So he's going to have to pay 3 to flashback that, kill the Inquisitor, and then I'm still going to be able to tap him down. So then he's got a 3 remaining mana to kill another one of my guys. Let's see if he can control me out this game. Nope, he just scooped. He decided not to show me anymore. Alright. Good for us, because he just got Burning Vengeance online. Thankfully we had like the greatest start ever, so that helped quite a bit. Absolutely bringing in Naturalize. Is there anything else that would be good against our opponent here? So he's blue-red. I mean, blue-red could bring in the Executioner's Hood, but don't think that's necessary. Crushing Vines is looking... I mean, he may have gotten the Murder of Crows, which makes Crushing Vines look so right. But Crushing Vines and Naturalize serve a pretty similar role, so I'm going to actually take the Crushing Vines out, I think. We'll find out if he's got the Murder of Crows or not. I mean, thankfully we still have the Fiend Hunter and the Burden of Guilt for it. And in the case of Fiend Hunter, it's nice that it survives Burning Vengeance, too. So, I don't think there's anything else that I'd like to bring in against him. I think the Naturalize is really all we need. The nice thing is, also, I feel like Thalia is going to be good against this guy. making Burning Vengeance hard to play, plus all of his flashback spells. So Thalia actually good against him. Yeah, I don't think anything else for now. We'll find out more as we go along, but I don't feel like I need to bring in the Executioner's Hood for any reason. I mean, it does make my guys unblockable, but I just don't think it's necessary. So, naturalize it is, and on we move to game 2. Alright, look at this. Open an awesome hand. Turn 1 Captive into turn 2 Thalia. Plus we got Ranger's Guile, the Protector. That is pretty good against the Burning Vengeance deck. So ideally we play a turn 1 Captive. He has no turn 2 play. We flip our Captive, plus play Thalia. Get in for 2. Turn 3, if we have a land at that point, maybe play a mob plus keep up Ranger's Guile protection, or play this if it's a forest. Not sure. We will see. Did not see the Geist Flame from him last game, but he's Burning Vengeance, so I mean he's probably got a Geist Flame somewhere in there. Wow. That was a good draw. Alright. Wolfbane Captive. See that Geist Flame. I feel like Thalia is going to do really harsh things against our opponent. He did, in fact, have a turn 2 play. I think we just play a land, attack in here. I guess I'd have to pump my mana to make the trade, though, so maybe that's not so good. Change of plans. Drop our Hamlet Captain. Right? I think so. Yeah, let's get him down. But, oh, we can keep him... No, I think we have to play Thalia, because we can keep him off of his... we keep him off of his Burning Vengeance if we play Thalia here. So it forces him to play a Brimstone Volley on her, which is a fine play on his part, but if he doesn't have the Brimstone Volley and he's just sitting on a handful of non-creature spells, then he's in big trouble, and we're making things really hard for him here. What am I talking about? He can't even Brimstone Volley it, so he can Geist Flame it for 2. That's like his best choice. I think Thalia is just going to be really good against our opponent. He's got 3 lands. Alright. No attacks. 3 mana, think twice. Love it. No land. What is the plan? Really want to keep her safe. I think we just flip our Captive and pass turn. Maybe I want to play the Captain here. I kind of want to keep her protected, though. He wouldn't be able to do... He would be able to do Brimstone on her. I think it's time for Captain, actually. Changed my mind. Could have flipped the Captive there, but he's going to resolve Burning Vengeance anyway, and this lets me swing in for, like, really a good amount next turn. Sitting on 2 lands is a little bit of a problem, but we're still looking pretty good. So see if he plays his 4 mana Burning Vengeance here. Basically, we're just going to make him use a lot of resources. Surprisingly, he Brimstone Volleys the Hamlet Captain. Wasn't anticipating that. Really would have liked to have a green mana there, so I could either Guile or Hunger of the Howlpack my Thalia. But he did have the Brimstone Volley. Not sure yet if he has that in multiples or not. This Ashmouth Hound is doing wonders for him right now. Okay, so we have a white now. Okay, I think we drop the Unruly Mob, and we attack with the Thalia. If he blocks, we Hunger of the Howlpack. Okay. This is a trade that I can make. Oh, I screwed up so bad. Well, I figured I was going to screw up Thalia's ability at least once, so you saw it. That was awful. Probably game losing, but that happens. Alright, so now we see him slam down something good, probably. That was really bad play. Not nearly enough play experience with Thalia. Wish she did not affect your own non-creature spells. She probably would see a lot more constructed play if she did that, though. So, awful playing on my part. That was horrible. Alright. Alright, I think we just get in with the captive here. Okay, so now we pump it. Yep. Okay. I think additionally I'm going to use the Hunger of the Howlpack on it so it actually survives the Ashmouth Hound. Forces him to use another piece of removal at least, if he wants his hound to live, but then at least my mob gets bigger. Well, hopefully we can waste a spell out of him here. Good. I like that better. Wait, is that not right? No, Ranger's Guile would protect it. Okay, so it would be protected, it wouldn't take the 1, then it gets boosted. Yeah, this is better. So I use Ranger's Guile here, doesn't die. Ashmouth Hound dies. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, I think. Could have also let it die and then pumped my Unruly Mob huge, but he might have Silent Departure. I don't know. This is fine, though. It gives me a good board presence. Plus, I've got plenty of good things going on in my hand, so I think that gets rid of that Ashmouth Hound that I screwed up on so badly. All right, 3 cards in his hand. We've got Increasing Savagery. Things look alright. Alright. Opens us up for Increasing Savagery, which is great. That destroys artifacts. Okay. I can live with that. Wait, doesn't Hunger the Howlpack? Oh, I used Ranger's Guile, not Hunger the Howlpack. Maybe I should have used the Hunger instead of the Ranger's Guile. Actually, I think that would have been smarter because I wanted Increasing Savagery protection, like right here. So I shouldn't have used the Ranger's Guile. Oh, I see. If I didn't use the Ranger's Guile and I used the Hunger, then it still would have died to the Ashmouth Hound. Okay. So I was like in a position where I was forced to do it. Alright, that makes more sense. So, I'm going to play the Increasing Savagery. This just destroys artifacts, right? Okay. And, get in with Wolfbitten Captive. Do I want to throw away the Unruly Mob, trade it with this? I mean, I'm probably okay with that trade, actually. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that trade. Alright, that's like... Yeah, I actually don't have any problem with that trade at all. And now I could Hunger of the Howlpack here, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I do. He could have Silent Departures, and then that would be really bad if I use Hunger there, so I don't think that's the right move. That hurts. Well, I'm glad I didn't use Hunger the Howlpack. At least we get to slam two things down here. He's at 6 mana, 2 cards in hand, but I think twice in the yard. Still think we're okay. We're at 5 mana. Alright, Geist Catcher's Rig. Question is, do I play the Pilgrim or do I let the Captive flip? If I play the Pilgrim, it gets me within 1 mana of doing the Savagery, but then again, he's only 1 mana away from the Grasp, so I think I am going to flip here. Wish he had a Forest out. So this prevents his attack, or at least forces him to use Grasp again once he gets 8 mana. Alright, drawing an extra card. I think the Deserter for my Unruly Mob is still a good trade. Even though my Unruly Mob, risks getting bigger and bigger, the fact that he's got Grasp and that I'm running Butcher's Cleaver, I still think that was a good trade for me, and him taking 6. Alright, he's got a Desperate Ravings. He's got his 8th mana, so the Grasp is inevitable next turn. And he played 2 spells, so he will flip my guy back, I think. Right? He did play 2 spells. Maybe he didn't. Pretty sure he did. No, yeah, he flashback. Flashback, think twice, plus Desperate Ravings. Okay. So my guy is going to be going back. Draw a second Ranger's Guile? No? Alright, we're going to play the land. And because Grasp is probably coming anyway, we're going to play the Pilgrim here. And not flip our guy. And pass the turn. So we are going to get punished a little bit here, but at least he's pretty much forced to play at least a spell this turn, so we'll see if he does the Grasp. He's only got 1 flashback spell in his graveyard, so Burning Vengeance doesn't look like the worst thing in the world right now, especially since I've got the increasing Savagery. Runic Repetition targeting Desperate Ravings. Okay. Just going to do that again. Discarding an island. Well, it looks like he's getting good. Certainly getting plenty of value out of it. I'll give him that. Okay. So I'm not motivated to play the increasing Savagery now. Alright, we'll play the Mausoleum Guard. That one's good. Only reason I'm not playing the Savagery is because he's got the Grasp. Basically, I want my board presence to be so much that he's forced to play Grasp. Man, he's gotten some optimal value out of that Desperate Ravings. He just ended up just discarding 2 lands from it, so worked out pretty well for him. Now he's got the Burning Vengeance online. 7 mana, so he can't do the Grasp still, which is good. Do I swing with everything? That was a horrible draw. I don't think so. I believe we just pass, let our guy flip. and then we can start getting in. Another Desperate Ravings. That's pretty unfortunate for us. Pretty unfortunate for us. Wish I had that Ranger's Guile. Alright, well, I'm kind of happy that's out of the way. So he's going to kill the Pilgrim, grasp the Guard, and I'm going to be living with that. So that goes on top. He has the Desperate Ravings in Yard, so any attempt to play Hunger of the Howl Pack... Actually, no. I can play Hunger of the Howl Pack. So we'll play that on Wolfbitten Captive. He'll try and Desperate Ravings in response. And then we can just pump. So we're actually in a pretty good spot here. And we can pump. Oh, I see. No, but then if we pump, it becomes 6/6, so then he deals 4 to it. No, I'd rather take 4. I don't want him to kill my Wolfbitten Captive, and he would be able to. So I'm actually just going to take the 4 here. It's better to try and beat him down. So now he's probably going to kill the Dryad instead, but I can get in for a bunch. Well, or he has Silent Departure in his hand. And I failed miserably, because I should have done that at the end of his turn instead. So I do get to play Increasing Savagery and Bash for 12? Is that right? Maybe I just want to do a bunch of spells. God, that... Am I going to lose to Burning Vengeance? And I really hope that I don't. Alright, I don't think dealing 12 to him is going to do it, because then he just Silent Departures and I have to try and stay... frustrating. Really, really frustrating. I played that Hunger wrong. Played Thalia wrong. This has been poor decisions on my part for this match. I'm really disappointed with my play. The entire the game so far. Been playing very poorly. Play the land here because now I can play Guard plus Captive and Pump. So he gets our Dryad, getting some amazing value on us right now. Tremendous value, one would say. Still has the Desperate Ravings in the yard. Can't block. Take 4, go to 12. He has, at least it's 1 flashback spell remaining, not a ton more than that. Definitely has a follow-up play though that he's snapping down. Niblis of the Breath, okay. So... doesn't have Silent Departure anymore, so I think this is... Oh, he's got the Desperate Ravings up though, I see. Okay, so he's not allowing me... I can only activate this once a turn? Yeah. So I can't even attack in. Is this frustrating or what? He locked me down just perfectly. Perfectly locked me down. Can't pump my guy because he'll Desperate Ravings in response and kill it. Can't attack in because... Well, I mean, I can't attack in, I guess, so I guess that works. And I will trade with the Niblis. Alright. I'll take him to 11. in a very, very frustrating spot right now. He's got more goods, huh? I mean, he should have more goods. He's gotten so much value out of that Desperate Ravings. He discarded lands off like every one. Oh, and then he gets Mystic Retrieval, huh? So he can get his Brimstone Volley back, or his Harvest Pyre. We're so dead, I'm pretty sure we just lost this match because of that. I'm blaming misplaying Thalia. That's straight up. That early play in the game, like, cost us the game. Okay, so he's just dealing 2 to us. He's gonna beat our face mercilessly and win it, unfortunately. Okay. Attack with the guard, he gets... Okay, he's tapping it. We play Dark Thicket Wolf. One more mana and I could have done Increasing Savagery plus Pump Captive, so I guess we have that to look forward to. But the Niblis of the Breath is gonna pick us apart pretty good, I think. So, this is my last opportunity to kill him. Wait, I don't even think I'm probably gonna die, right? If I take 8, he's got that. Yeah, so then he has enough to kill me. So, Geistcatcher's Rig has to be blocked. I think I just want to chump it. And then what, take 4 instead? So I'll chump it with the Wolf-Bitten Captive. And try and get big with him next turn. Oh, he's got... Okay. Oh, plus the Desperate Ravings, okay. So we lost. Alright, so game 3. Really disappointed with my play that game. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that it did indeed cost me the match. Or, not the match, the game. My mistake in the beginning, and actually throughout, ended up costing me that game. So Crushing Vines is back in now that we know he's got some flyers, and I think he's even got the artifact, but I don't think we'd hit a Traveler's Amulet with it very often. Smite, I guess, kills Geistcatcher's Rig. How relevant is that? Not super relevant. I guess Crushing Vines also kills Geistcatcher's Rig, so yeah, don't need it. Didn't really see any other big creatures out of him. What am I taking out? God, I would have loved to have seen Naturalize that game. What am I taking out? Well, I think I have to take out a Trick because I've got so many now. So maybe the Hunger doesn't look very good against him with the Silent Departures and such. So, okay, we'll try this out. We'll definitely play first. It's a great hand. We're going to be needing double white to slam that Chapelgeist, but at least we have something to pump our third turn mana into, so that's good. Hopefully it's... Ooh, that was a good draw. Alright, looking pretty good now. So, get in with Wolf. Suppose I could have played my mana there, fake like I was going to pump it, but it doesn't really matter. So we'll play the Chapelgeist and pass the turn. I have a feeling Ranger's Guile is going to be extremely important in this game. So get the Brimstone out of the way right away. That's pretty good. Okay, so get in for 2, drop our Pilgrim. And if we did not draw land for the rest of the game, we would be perfect. I guess we wouldn't be able to flashback the savagery, but still, we'd be pretty good. Alright, great value for him here, not only putting a card in his graveyard, but putting a card in his hand. Pretty much the perfect card for Burning Vengeance. And it happens to be a Desperate Ravings, which is value upon value upon value. Hamlet Captain looks pretty good. So we'll get in with our Chapelgeist. And play a land and play Hamlet Captain. And pass the turn. Okay. Really didn't want him to have that. That's too bad. Okay. So, plan. Burn Cleaver off the top. That'd be a good plan. Fingraph actually looks pretty good. I think the plan is get in with Chapelgeist. Okay. I think I know what we're doing here. So now I crack... Yeah. Okay, so we crack Fingraph. Get Wolf. Play Wolf, leave up Ranger's Guile. And he'll attempt to kill the thing, we'll at least protect it and get a good swing in next turn. Or he's playing something just huge. Yeah, the rig. Alright, well, still get to use Ranger's Guile, so it works out alright. I mean, kind of sucks because we're using a card for not a card, but we are protecting our guy, and at that point the Geist was more important than the Ranger's Guile. He doesn't have anything to defend his top, and we've got the Burden of Guilt for the Geist Catcher's Rig, so yeah, plus the pump. So we get a really nice attack in here too. Plus we could do, wow. Alright, so play, yeah, this is going to work out really well, I think. So now we get in with everything. He's got to kill the Hamlet Captain, yeah. But he's not blocking anything else. So we're going to get our bear. I could hit him for 8 here. That's pretty huge. I think the bear is going to be more important though. So no pumps. He's going to be forced to use Desperate Ravings on his turn. No, I think we pump the wolf. Although this does not play around Silent Departure, it does give our wolf, which is like our most important creature, protection from the Desperate Ravings Burning Vengeance. So he's going to be forced to... He could just blow us out horribly here. Silent Departure, Flashback, rock us. So it could be, this could end disastrously, but alright. Gets the bear. Hopefully no more plays. Silent Departure would be so awful for us. So the plan now, we tap that, bash in when we're allowed. Oh, I see. He's got to think twice now, so he can kill the Pilgrim. Okay. You can kill the Geist too now. Oh, that was a bad draw. Okay. So, unfortunately, we're seeing too much land this game. Oh, I forgot to tap his guy. It's okay, I still get an opportunity. So just attack with these two, and we tap that. See what he does. I'm assuming block Chapel Geist. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. This is actually good. Because now he can attempt to Burning Vengeance it. I can pump. Oh, I see. Well, now I can't pump, but I still think that's okay. He gets a card. He's getting closer and closer to that Silent Departure. Tap that guy. Brimstone Volley, okay. Oh, Grasp of Phantoms. That's good. It's real good. Sitting on 8 mana. It's real good. Nasty. Nasty business we're dealing with here. So he's going to be able to... Alright, he's going to 2. Oops, I screwed up and didn't even tap his guy. That was horrible. I think at this point I probably deserve to lose the match. I've made far too many misplays. I'm supposed to be like way tighter than this. This is horribly played on my part. Embarrassingly played. I'll go as far as saying that. Embarrassingly played. And the land draws are just not helping at all. This is horrible. So why is he... Okay. Oh, he's got the Brimstone Volley. I see. So what is he waiting for me to do? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm just going to attack. It's not like I'm not going to attack. But I definitely deserve to lose this match. I've played like garbage. I've played like absolute garbage this whole time. So he's successfully stabilized at this point, and I'm not exactly sure how we're going to go about winning this at this point. Just way too many land draws. Way too many. Didn't see our naturalize. I mean, I'm saying it like it's already over, but it wouldn't surprise me at all at this point. Like, just all this gas in his yard. We need to see naturalize. I need to be more optimistic. We need to see naturalize now. We need it. Wait a second, did that work like I think it did? Oh, okay. So he has the Brimstone Volley again. Runic Repetition on Desperate Ravings. Anything besides the land, please. Please, for the love of God. Okay, yeah. Alright, thanks. Yep. Alright. Well, not sure how we're coming back from this one. We got picked apart by a single Burning Vengeance. Nope. Still stay hopeful. I'll say I can draw a naturalize here. Staying hopeful. I can draw a naturalize. I can do it. Should be at 16, but due to error I'm at 12. There's another Desperate Ravings in there. Something to do. Just dissipate at this point. Yeah, don't worry about it. I've discarded enough. I have enough lands where I really don't mind discarding that now. Glad I held on to that. Might as well use it. Make him use more value from his yard. Why not? Yep. Let's draw more cards. Should be at 16. Played like a fool. Taken 2. Plenty of tools at my opponent's disposal. No hope for me to get in because of Burning Oil. Still getting just wrecked by this Mystic Retrieval. He's seen so many of his... No comment. Yeah, he's locked us out at this point. Maybe I can hope he runs out of time. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable, I would say. Yeah, I'm not even going to waste the time. I know he's got lethal, so I'm not even going to screw around anymore. Alright, well, we lost round 2. Unfortunately, no prizes will be given this time. Poor play, second round on my part. Fully admit to that. Feel free to flame the hell out of me. It's perfectly fine. I admit it. I screwed up many times. I failed pretty horribly there with a good deck, so very disappointed in my performance. I think this deck should have gone to the finals, but I guess that's cool that Burning Vengeance got there. It's an archetype that doesn't get there very often to the finals, I don't think. I certainly don't play against it very much. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.